Hi, my name is Kylie Cruz and welcome to KCNails.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner and I'm super excited for it because it's one of my favorite holidays. I have some amazing nail content for you guys, so I hope you stay tuned and enjoy the video.
Okay, so jumping right in, I have 2XL tapered square nails, full cover, and I actually got these off of Amazon. I will put a link down below or my Amazon storefront so you guys can see what nails they are. And I went ahead and already filed the nails and put the base coat on. If you watch any of my previous videos, you'll know that I tend to gravitate towards this color. I think it's the perfect nude, especially for any background work, but it's specifically for like an ombre natural look, and that's kind of why I chose this one. So once you complete the base coat, you want to cure for 30 seconds in the UV lamp, and then we're going to go ahead and get the colors set on the palette for the ombre. So I actually just filmed a video on securing gems / rhinestones on a nail, as well as just like the quick ombre and how I do it. If you want to check that video out, I will have it linked down below. And as for the products and colors, I will have those linked down below as well. So I prefer using a makeup wedge because it has the biggest surface area, but you can also use a dotting ombre sponge tool thing like this, and you can get them off of Shein for pretty cheap, and they come with extra sponge tips as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the product on the makeup wedge, and I'm going to lightly tap it onto the surface of the nail. It is a cured nail and it does not have a top coat on it. And as soon as you get the desired intensity, you want to cure for 30 seconds and then keep repeating it. The reason you don't want to just keep tapping and dabbing the nail with the same colors is because ultimately that sponge is just going to take the intensity of the color away. To increase the intensity, I just went ahead and repeated the same steps. So I added more colors to the palette and then I went ahead and tapped it onto the nail. While I'm finishing up that ombre nail, I did want to ask, what do you guys do for Valentine's Day? Do you guys go for dinner or do you go on a vacation? I know this year we're going to spend it as a family. My husband was away for a little bit, and yeah, we're really excited to just be able to do things as a family. So we're going to go to a nice dinner and something fun afterwards. Okay, so once that ombre nail is fully cured, I'm going to go ahead and add some gems because this is a Valentine's Day look and you know, you kind of just need that extra oomph. So I went ahead and added a layer of top coat from Beetles, and I'm using this to kind of lock in those gems. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to lock in the gems and get them to last, I just created a video, so I'll have it linked down below. But yeah, I'm going to do the small layer and then I'm going to go ahead and add the gems on top of it. So because I am working with a top coat that the gems are sitting on, it will move around. So once you get them in the place that you want, then go ahead and cure for a full 60 to 120 seconds. Okay, while that ombre nail is curing, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next one. I'm using that same base coat from Beetles, and I'm just going to go ahead and cover the entire nail and then cure for 30 seconds. Okay, moving on to some detail work. I'm going to go in with some Beetles gel polish again, and I have the colors listed above there, but I'll also have them linked down below. And we're going to go ahead and do 3 different colors because I'm going to do like an ombre heart type nail, but with the hearts itself. So you'll see how I do that in a minute here. Okay, so before I'm going to do the ombre hearts, I'm going to go ahead and lay an iridescent chrome powder on top of that base. And I'm just using one of those silicone, I guess it's just like a silicone tool. You can also use one of those eyeshadow applicators. They're really small. but you know, they're not really reusable, so I do tend to gravitate towards this. If I was going to say which one I like better, I do like the eyeshadow applicators more. You can get like a pack of 50 for like $5 on Amazon though, so they are pretty affordable. So the reason I'm going to go ahead and put a top coat on this is because, like I said, I'm going to do some detail work with the ombre hearts, and if I mess up, I want to be able to wipe it clean, but I don't want to take any of the iridescent powder off. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then because I put that top coat on, I went ahead and cured for 60 to 120 seconds. And then once I was done with that, I went ahead and continued on with the detail work. I did want to apologize to you guys for the shaky camera. Sometimes I knock or like hit the stand. It's weird. It's like a swinging arm, and yeah, it's not attached to anything because it floats in the air in order for me to film overhead. So I apologize if you ever see it shaking, because that's what that is. So for the detail line work, I really enjoy using these brushes. I believe this is module ones, but I do have a video, it's a nail essential video up on my channel where I tell you guys my favorite brushes. If you guys know, when you watch my shorts videos, I do a lot of like intricate work. They could take me up to like 5 hours. So I'm really big on a good thin and precise brush. So go ahead and check that out if you get a chance. I also have my Amazon storefront down below, and those are also on one of the categories on the Amazon storefront. Do keep in mind I make a small commission with all the links down below, but I would really appreciate it if you guys use them. Of course, you don't have to, but if you do, thank you so much in advance. Okay, so as you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and everyone, including myself, have posted so many nail art videos for Valentine's Day, including hearts, of course. And one of the easiest ways to draw a heart is using a dotting tool. So one of the easiest things you can do is make 2 dots. So I'm going to do that right now. And once you do that, then you can honestly just take that same tool and put the point down, like connect them with a point. And it's basically already done. If you want to reshape it, I tend to get like an actual brush like the one I was just using, but oh my goodness, this is just so simple. Also, if you happen to create this design as well, then you have plenty of practice, because this entire nail is full of hearts. As you can see, I did some hollow hearts, and then some of the hearts I filled in, and then some of the hearts I created with the dotting tool. So you have all sorts of practice on this nail. I think it's great. Oh my goodness, sorry for the background noise there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this nail. I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and top coat and then cure again for 60 to 120. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was literally going over this video one last time before I was going to download and upload, and I noticed that all my voiceover for like the last half just didn't record. So I'm doing it again. But anyways, for this nail, I'm going to use the same 3 colors from Beetles. I will put those on the screen. And I'm just taking that same wedge, and I'm going to blot it all over the nail. Make sure to cure after you get the desired intensity of the color, just so it doesn't come off. And I'm just going to continue to do that. Once I get the nail how I like for color wise and intensity, I went ahead and top coat. And I did not cure the top coat because I'm using it to adhere the gems to the nail. So I'm just adding some little gems all over the nail, and then once I get them placed how I want, I'm going to cure for the full 60 to 120. I think this has to be my favorite design that I'm about to create, but I'm going to go ahead and cover the entire nail with the nude color from Beetles, my favorite. And once I do that, I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, and then we're going to create like a French nail with like dabbing the tip of it with all those colors again, so we could kind of tie in the whole design together. So I'm going to draw those French lines, and I don't actually use that hack that people do. I should do a video on nail hacks because I tend not to use them, but I'm sure they come in handy. Let me know if you guys do the nail hack for the French, or if you just freehand it like I do. Okay, so once I complete the French tip, I'm going to take those 3 Beetles gel polished colors and use the makeup wedge again, and I'm just gonna lightly tap it onto the white portion. I'm making sure to concentrate it onto, again, that French tip, but if you do mess up, which I wanted to make sure I got onto the, like, all the white, so I went over on purpose. You're just gonna take, a detail brush and clean it up with isopropyl alcohol, and then I went ahead and cured that, and then I'm doing it again so that way I could get the intensity of the color a little bit darker. And then I'm going to proceed with the top coat, and I'm going to add some gems because I feel like bling is a must on Valentine's Day nails. So just keeping in mind that I did put an entire top coat all over the nail, so the gems that I'm placing down are going to move. You want to make sure that you have them set where you want them before you cure in the lamp. Otherwise, they won't be where you want them to be at. After placing all the gems on, I went ahead and cured the entire nail for 60 to 120. And then for the final nail, I wanted just a plain solid color, and I went with this Beetles one. It's so bright and pink, and it also was one of the colors that I used for the other nails, so it really tied this look together. And once I am done with this 5th nail, I will have the completed set, and I am doing a try on, so please stay tuned till the end. Went ahead and did 2 coats of this pink neon, and then I top coated, and then I did cure for 60 to 120. Okay, so this is the final look. I love how this Valentine's Day set turned out. I like the different variety of designs I did in this one specific set. If you have a specific nail design in this set that you like the most, then please comment down below. I just think that it turned out great and it all tied in well together. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day and be safe. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, bye.
Bye.